What's going on, people out there? It's your boy DMV back with another one. Maybe you're a Cowboys fan, maybe you're a Vikings fan, maybe you're a Miami Dolphins fan, maybe you're just trying to see if Dalvin Cook has anything left in the tank because you've been hearing everything. You've been hearing all of these advanced metrics, you've been hearing all of these narratives, but you want to see if the film backs up what you've been hearing about. So I actually broke down about two games, and I actually have some footage of Alex Madison as well to see how he measures up, how he looks right next to Dalvin Cook, to see if the move was justified, if there's some similarities and stuff like that. So we're going to dive into that today. So let's get into the film. Appreciate you guys. And before you do anything else, make sure you like and subscribe. And at the end of this video, make sure you comment. Let me know what your opinion is. Let me know what your thoughts are. All right, let's get into it for real. We're gonna actually let the film do a lot more rolling today, and you're gonna see this, man. Look at this, whoop 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 whoop, getting to that backside real easy, man. That's a top level run right there for somebody that's washed, but there's nothing there for him. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that a lot, man. I kept hearing all of these advanced metrics about all of the yards and stuff that maybe he was leaving on the field, or yards that he wasn't getting, or maybe there are runs that he was making that he was supposed to make. But from what I'm seeing, man, and you'll see it right here, he still has a high level of burst, high level of vision, and he makes a lot out of nothing. He's still pretty elite in my. The film is going to speak for it here, but right here, he has nothing on this play right here. He just makes the best out of what he has. A lot of times, somebody will blow their assignment on some of these plays, and he would just make the best out of it, like he did right there. Nobody blew an assignment, but there was no extra meat on the bone. And you look right there, he makes the actual cut he's supposed to make, and he gets through there. Some of the best things that Dalvin Cook does is his ability to press the line of scrimmage and get skinny is still pretty elite for a guy that's been around for 6-something years. One thing that's very underrated, and you just saw that, is his pass protection. That wasn't a hold on him, but his pass protection is still pretty. It's high level, actually. I didn't expect that. Like, look, he's stepping over right there and handling some garbage there. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this, bro. Like, if there's a hole for him to get skinny there, he's not going to miss it. But if somebody misses an assignment while he's, doing what he does, then it's a little bit tough. But look, man, a lot of people don't look at him as a tough runner, but he runs through that contact. We're going to watch it again from the wide angle. Boom. Look at Jalen Smith. You're taking Jalen Smith for a ride there. So he's probably one of the last of the dying breeds out there of a 3-down back that can do everything that you need him to do. Well, he can't block for himself. That's the only thing he can't do. But, you know what I'm saying? Screen got sniffed out here. A lot of the times, if you probably look at the metrics with Minnesota, maybe their plays got sniffed out or somebody missed an assignment. And I think that ultimately those are really what led to a lot of the bad plays for Minnesota as far as his metrics go. But outside of that, look, he's still pretty elusive. Maybe he could have stayed up right there. Maybe you guys would say if he wasn't as washed, he would have stayed up there. But I think it was an event in itself, him really getting up out of that tackle. And then you'll see that, look, missed a block. There's not any running back in the league that's going to do something with this right here. There's nobody. I don't care what metrics show you. You know what I'm saying? This is the only position, one of the only positions that you can't really quantify much. Because you can't quantify it to make it. Oh, we switched games. You can't quantify it because the position is based on field. Now look at this. Look, where is there for him to go? I want the people out there to explain that to me. You know what I'm saying? He can get you some tough yards right there. He needs to give you some tough yards because there's nothing there. You get what I'm saying? But when there is something there, or if there is a sliver of a hole or something like that, look at that. He's going to get you a solid gain, and you're going to see it from the wide angle. And look at him read and get skinny and move through the hole and press the line of scrimmage. Look at him. Like, these are top-level runs when he gets the opportunity. So he absolutely still has a lot in the tank. And pretty soon, we're going to see Alex Madison pop up next to him. And this is going to be one of the bad plays that you see on him. He fumbles the football here, and that's one of his flaws right there. Sometimes he can square up in the hole in ball security. Now, he only has 19 fumbles over the 6 years that he's played, but, sometimes he can kind of hold that thing with two hands. And as you can see, he got knocked out. But here, he didn't have a shot in hell at making any type of play there. Madison checks in, and as you can see, he fell victim to it as well. Look at this. There's nothing he could do there. But what I can tell you about Madison is he's a little bit more power, more leg drive out of him. And you're going to get, tougher, harder finishes from him. He, at times, has some of the same abilities as Dalvin. But, I don't think he's as tough in the passing game. But he's more of a tougher runner. And I'll show you some of that stuff here. But, yeah, as you can see, they get closer to the goal line. And, them legs are churning. He's a bigger guy. It almost reminds me of when LaDainian Tomlinson was with the Chargers and they had a guy behind him, Michael Turner. That's kind of the effect they have right here. And Michael Turner ended up being a number one back as well. So Madison does have some of those qualities to come in and, maybe be your lead dog. And you just so happen to be behind a guy that was, better than you. But that doesn't mean that you can't be, or can't carry the responsibilities as he scores a touchdown there. My guy Dalvin back in here doing dirty work. And see, those are the things people want to know about him, right? You know that he gets a lot of carries. You know that he can catch the ball out of the backfield. But can he do the dirty work? He absolutely can. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to see him right here. And this is one of the elite Dalvin characteristics where pre-snap read, he presses the line of scrimmage, looks at the linebacker flow, and just can manufacture holes and runs. See, those when you say elite, that's what elite guys do. You know what I'm saying? They can make the run pre-snap and just be able to react and manipulate linebackers to do different things. So I think this is Madison, and he's back. And now you see him churning and churning and churning. So, yeah, man, Madison is a tough runner. You know what I'm saying? There are still some things he can improve on, but as far as a tough runner, he's a guy that doesn't miss very many holes as well. He has pretty solid vision. Dalvin back again getting tough yards, but then now I'm going to show y'all the wide angle, and this would have been a much bigger run had his lineman held onto the block. 45 lights him up right here, man. So, I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, some of these metrics, man, I don't know what, I'm going to show you this right here. You're going to see number 37 in the run fit pull up, and it could have been a bigger run, but, you know what I'm saying, he had to get what he could get. You get what I'm saying? So, it's more of the same, bro. Look at this. 45 steps up. And it's more of an indictment on the offensive coordinator more than it is your player. And this is Madison again. And, you know what I'm saying, it's clean. And Madison finishes at the second level. So these are some of the things that people don't understand, right? Like you might see one running back and then it looks a little bit closed up. But then another back comes in, change of pace. And then it looks a little bit better. But this is why wide angle is important. Because you guys are seeing how, you know what I'm saying, one play isn't the same as the next play. Oh, man, this is bad protection right here. But, I'm going to talk about this and then I'll talk about that. But, yeah, man, that was terrible protection. But when a play is perfectly executed opposed to the play before it, it's really hard to quantify that because each play is different. And you're going to see him finish right here around the goal line because that's what he does. Very, very tough running back. So I really like doing this video because we got to answer a couple of questions. We got to answer, is Dalvin Cook washed? The answer to that question is no. Can he still play at a high level? Yes. Can Dalvin Cook make another team happy? Yes. But I do think that the way that the landscape is for the running backs right now in the market, he's going to have to go somewhere, and it's going to have to make financial sense for somebody, right? With him being, I believe he's 27 years old or something like that. It's going to have to make financial sense for somebody, and I'm sure it's going to have to make sense for him, for the sense of, hey, I'm trying to win a ring, or I'm trying to go for a deep run. So there are quite the teams out there that would be a match for him. And then lastly, the question is, with Madison, was that the right, or the questions were, did they make the right choice in moving on and allowing Madison to be the lead guy with McBride? I think Madison can hold his own. The questions that surround him really is, can you do it and stay durable? Because he has the ability to do so. He has the tools to do so. He has the strength. He has the speed. He has the vision to do so. He has the experience to do so. The tape shows it right there. And also, like, that's just one tape. There are times that Dalvin was out for full games and Madison came in and did the damn thing. But you just got to kind of see if he can consistently do that throughout as being the lead dog, when there's going to be defensive coordinators and stuff like that game planning for you. But he's very, very capable of doing so. In Minnesota, they're in good hands. I don't think that he's as good as Dalvin, but I do think that he's similar enough to where they could save the money and it made financial sense. But people coming out here saying all of this, analytics that, I just invite you guys to go out there and watch the tape. Because like I said, with the running back position, it's not that easy to quantify it, because each play is different, and it's probably the most reactionary field position that there is out there. You know what I'm saying? So, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I'm out. Peace.